Now, I want to say about July. There were rumors that the Texans were going to sign Antonio Brown, but as the days went by, it kind of died down, and for a long time they're dead. But this morning, there were reporters saying that the Texans were the most interested in Antonio Brown. I was like, they probably were, but probably not going to happen. But then John McClain shoots down all those rumors and says the Texans have no interest in Antonio Brown. Now, I don't know if this is just John McClain not liking Antonio Brown and hating on Antonio Brown, so he's saying the Texans have no interest in him. Or this is just John McClain, of course, being his dumb self and going out and putting false lies, because he said the Texans have no interest in Earl Thomas, they have no interest in Antonio Brown. John McClain is not a good reporter. He's not. He asks stupid questions in interviews, and he's just not a good reporter all around. So, Antonio Brown, the Texans have a lot of interest in him. That's not what I was questioning. What I was questioning is are the Texans going to sign him? I was like, they're probably not. Nah. Probably going to stick with what they had. But then Bill O'Brien was asked a question. About the whole Antonio Brown thing, and he said, look, we are very satisfied with what we've got, but you never rule out anything. And basically what he's saying is Antonio Brown is still an option for the Texans. He's not ruling it out. And coaches, they say that they don't want to make the move because they say, well, not that they don't want to make the move, but they say that it's probably not going to happen. They're happy with what they have. What do you expect them to say? Oh, our players suck. Let's just go get Antonio Brown. No, I'm not going to say that. And I'm not saying the Texans receivers suck. Texans have one of the best receiving cores in the league. But O'Brien, he's going all out. You saw the moves he made. He got Brandon Cooks. He wouldn't wait for a rookie wide receiver to develop. He's going all in. He extended Cunningham, he extended Watson, he extended Tunsil. He got all this talent to the team, and he's going all out. And he's going to add Antonio Brown. Not only that, if O'Brien just goes crazy, he might add a lot of these free agents that are out there and cut like special teamers. Probably not going to happen, but for sure, I think he's looking at Antonio Brown. But after that, it was kind of meh. I was kind of believing it, kind of not. But then what took me over the top is Chad Ochocinco, tweeted out, can't wait for week 9. Texans will sign Antonio Brown, and it'll be a tough day for the Jaguars secondary, and their offense will drastically improve. This is not only once that he has said that the Texans will sign Antonio Brown, because back in July, he tweeted out, AB to the Texans, little praying hands. Now he's saying the Texans will sign Antonio Brown. I think it's happening. I think the Texans will sign Antonio Brown. Now, the price. I'd go, don't want to get him on a 1-year deal, because if he walks in free agency, if let's say Stills and Fuller walk in free agency, then Randall Cobb, Brandon Cooks are your only wide receivers still on the roster, and of course you could sprinkle in Kiki QT, but those are the only guys that you have on the roster. But if you bring him on a 2-year deal, see if he still got it, because if by the time that contract would expire, he'll be 34. But I think 34. I don't know Antonio Brown's age. I think he's like 32. But yeah, he'd be older, so you probably have to let him walk or maybe sign him to another short deal. Most I'd go for him, 2 years, $17 million, like $8.5 million a year. Probably not even. I'd go like 2 years. I don't really care. Like, if it's under 11 mil for Antonio Brown, I'm totally fine with that. Because you see all these other receivers, like DeAndre Hopkins getting $27.25 million a year, Keenan Allen getting 20 mil, Julio Jones, of course, getting 22, and Michael Thomas getting 20. And, of course, Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods, both the Rams receivers, are getting kind of that top paid kind of thingy. You're going to get a top 4, maybe even top 3 receiver, because some people could argue that Antonio Brown is a top 3 receiver, that he's better than Michael Thomas. I mean, it'd be a fair argument if you said he's better than DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, or Michael Thomas. I mean, that'd be a fair argument. You're going to get him for, let's say he signs a 2-year, $18 million deal. You're going to get him for $9 million, while the other teams have to pay their wide receivers top of the market money because they aren't like Antonio Brown. They haven't been suspended, this, that. But I think it's going to happen. I think the Texans are going to sign Antonio Brown, and the media is going to be like, well, the Texans, Antonio Brown, Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, Brandon Cooks, and Randall Cobb, they're all going to get hurt. Well, they can't say that anymore because Antonio Brown's not injury prone. Brandon Cooks isn't injury prone. Randall Cobb's not injury. Like, none of these guys except for maybe Will Fuller are injury prone. But, of course, they're saying all the Texans wide receivers are injury prone, even though they're not. Like, Kenny Stills doesn't miss games. But for sure, Antonio Brown doesn't miss games. But, yeah, I think the Texans will sign Antonio Brown. I'm not going to guarantee anything. But I think they will. But not now. Don't expect them to sign Antonio Brown like today. They're not going to sign him today. They're going to sign him during their bye week before the Jacksonville game. But yeah, tell me you guys' thoughts. Should the Texans sign Antonio Brown? Should they stay away from him? But yeah, that's pretty much it for my video. See you guys in my next video.